Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. In today's video, I thought we would try on some more beauty products that I picked up kind of towards the end of the Sephora sale. I picked these up at the last minute, or they were products that I had ordered online and I just hadn't had until just a few days ago. So if that sounds like something that interests you, stay tuned and we'll get into trying on these products and seeing if they work. Okay, friends, so I've got this little bag here full with products. And so one of the products that I want to try is, I did not pick up from Sephora, but I realized that I never really reviewed this with you, and I only tried it once on my own. I thought it was worthy of giving it a try, and it is the Maybelline Fit Dewy and Smooth foundation. Now, this I picked up, Ulta had one of those, I don't think it was like a 21 days of beauty, but they were doing like 50% off a day of different products, and they did some foundations, and they had a mix of high-end and regular drugstore level. And I had heard a lot about this particular one, and it was 50% off, and it comes in matte and it comes in this dewy finish. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to give this foundation a try. And so I picked it up and I had it sitting amongst my products that I need to review. And I just remember trying it out and, on my face to see how it looked, and put it back in that box. And I just hadn't reviewed it yet. So I thought, you know what, let's throw this in the review today and see if I have the Niacinamide Yummy Skin Water Powder Serum. Now this I picked up during the sale, and I wasn't going to pick this up, and I think I said this in my haul video, but Rebecca, Not Fit for Print Beauty, really raved about this product and said this product is amazing. And I think today too, and we'll see how that looks. And then to kind of I have other products, but I'll stop there. We'll get through them as we go. And then I did also, finally, I was able to snag the Glow Recipe Watermelon Drops in the Hue Drop version. This is the new version of the regular watermelon drops, and I had picked this up. I showed that to you in my haul video. This, I kept doing a pick up in store, and every time I went there it was sold out. So it would show that I got it, and then when I go to pick up my order it was sold out. So I finally just did an order online and I got it that way. So it definitely has like a bronzy, there's the look, and then when you kind of see what it does there, so it definitely has that bronziness. When I put it on my face, I don't see like a big difference. There is a slight difference. It's not like, what I do like about it is it's not like streaky like the Drunk Elephant drops are. Like, okay, so now I'm gonna try and put on this Yummy Skin Water Powder Serum. Let's see if it says how to use this. Wear alone or under makeup, press bottom to dose quarter size amount. Start a T-zone, use fingers to tap, then pat and blend all over face. Once it's absorbed, apply makeup. Okay. I heard from Risa Does Makeup that you don't shake this. You see how it's like it's like a liquid. Tap here. Okay. So you see how it's coming out now? So it's just kind of like dripping out. There it is. Okay. So it says to tap in. I gotta hand it to Niacinamide. She does very innovative products. And she's a makeup artist, so I understand why she does this. And I feel like it kind of teaches us as lay people, you know, lay persons that are just like makeup enthusiasts, like how these makeup artists like use products. This smells like organic. Like it's got, I can't put my finger on what that smell is. It almost smells like grass, like, you know, like after you cut your grass and you have that like fresh grass smell. That's kind of what it reminds me of. And my face feels a little tacky, but it feels hydrated. So that's all I could tell you about that. We'll see how that goes now. Okay, so now let's try the Maybelline Fit. So I got the Dewy and Smooth. It says that it has oxytenoxate sunscreen, broad spectrum 18, normal to dry foundation, hydrates and smooths the skin, natural luminous finish. And I got 125 Nude Beige. And this is a good shade for me because like I said, I already tried it. But since this is not going to be enough sunscreen and I need to go out today, so I want to put more sunscreen on. So I'm going to grab a sunscreen. Okay, I'm going to use an IT Cosmetics, let's see, Skin Perfecting foundation brush. It's clean, because it was in my clean box. So this is what is pretty dense. This is what it looks like. So it's nothing spectacular. You have to turn it over and like dump it. So here's the color. There's the shade. You can see it's a pretty good match for me. It's actually like a pretty perfect match for me. Opinion, I think if you want more coverage, you obviously got to layer it. And I think you need some kind of primer underneath. And I have normal to dry skin combo. So if you were oily, I think you'd really need some kind of gripping primer. Okay. Let me know what you think. Like I said, I think the shade is perfect. Okay, I think we're good. Like I said, I'll put the shade down below for you, but it is 125 Nude Beige. Okay, so that's those three products to kick things off. I'm going to put my eyebrows on and then I will be right back. Okay, brows are on. That's what that looks like, by the way. It's precisely my brow. I really like it a lot. Okay, so next thing we're gonna do is, I told you guys that I was picking up the Jisoo, another one of these lip oils. I got shade Strawberry Sorbet. I already have the other one, which is like the light, it's like strawberry or watermelon something. I don't know. It's light pink with the shimmer, and I really like that. And I wanted to go back and get this one, which has a little more pigment in it. So I'm just going to take off what's on my lips. I'm going to give this a try. Oh, wow. Tastes nice. Okay, so that's the Jisoo in the Strawberry Sorbet. These are really nice, and they sold really well during the sale because I noticed that my Sephora at least had a lot of them sold out. Okay, so that's that. The next thing I want to do is I want to, I picked up a new little eyeshadow palette. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Cold Smolder Nudes. And this is what it's looking like. And then here's the shades. So I wasn't going to get this because it kind of reminded me of, like, I don't know, like the Natasha Denona Glam palette. I mean, I'm like, I definitely probably have these shades already. But I heard that this was a nice little eyeshadow palette. And I'm always down for those smaller eyeshadow palettes that we can travel with. So thought maybe we would play around with this today. Just clean off a couple of brushes here. Quality is pretty good, blends out pretty nicely. Takes a little bit of effort. Okay, and then, of course, I just saw this here and now I can't find it. Here it is. I think I'll go with that brown one. Let's try that. And I'm just going to use my finger to tap that, like in the center. Okay. This feels almost like it's powdery, but it feels almost like creamy at the same time. Okay, so we're looking so far. I'm going to go back in with this brush and I'm just going to blend some of that darker shade into my crease. And I'm going to go underneath and just line that. Okay, looking good. And so that's this little palette, which I think is really cute. And I'm going to take this Sephora liner and the shade is deep brown, which I think is a good shade for this. And I'm going to just go in the corner here. Just to kind of go into the corner a little bit there. Okay. And I think we're good there with the eyes. Okay, I had a sample of this concealer and I really liked it. And the shade that I used was Ice Ice Berry. So right before the sale ended, I went back and I ordered a full size of it. I really like this concealer a lot. I could see why people, why it's popular. So I want to give this a try. And that's what the shade is looking like right there. It's a great shade because it gives that little bit of brightness, you know, like, but it doesn't give you like those reverse raccoon eyes. So I like that. And I'm finding that with some of my concealers, I'm having to set my under eye, which I never really needed to do before, but I find myself having to do that these days. So, So that's the Kulfi concealer. Really, really nice concealer. Okay, glad I got that. Okay, so I'm just going to do some contour. I'm going to go in with the Westman Atelier. Shade on this is Biscuit. I love this shade that I normally do at Sundays, but my birthday is tomorrow. And so we had a barbecue last night, and we had friends and family over, and my brother's birthday is 3 days before mine, so we always celebrate our birthday together. So it was really nice. It was a nice time, and so that's why I didn't actually get a video up on Saturday like I usually do. I was busy getting our, house ready with my husband and shopping and, just getting everything set up. And it's already getting hot here in Arizona. So, so we had to just get the backyard set up so we could tolerate the heat. Okay, so for eyelashes, what do I want to do? For mascara, what do I want to do? Hold please, let me grab a mascara. But yeah, with the drama, I feel like I get the drama like right away. And with the regular Hypnose, I have to kind of like go over it a little bit. So that's the Lancome Hypnose. Okay, something exciting. I've got a couple of new products here. So I love House Labs, and my favorite, I have a few bronzers that I really like. My favorite's the Gucci. I didn't need another one yet, so I didn't pick another one up during the sale. And of course, it's expensive, Gucci. I mean, all this stuff is, but it's pretty up there. So I decided to give the House Labs a try because of Cheryl makeup. Cheryl does makeup. I'll tag her and I'll put her page down below for you. She raves about these House Labs bronzers. And so I picked up one of these. I got the shade light level 2. I have no idea if I got the right shade. I ordered it online. It looks nice. It's got this nice packaging. And here's what the shade looks like. It looks like it's going to be fine for me. But I think a lot of them are pretty forgiving. So I'm not sure. There was another shade that I wanted to get, but they were sold out. So I decided to get this one. So let's see if this is going to work for me or if it's going to be too light. That's my concern, is that it's going to be too light. There's a shade. It looks pretty warm. So let's go ahead and get some on. Well, I like the finish on it. It's very natural. So that I really like. What do you think? I'd love to know your opinion. I probably could go like maybe to level 3. Let's see. What I like about it is I can build it up. So when I just did like that first, so there it is kind of built up. I think this is fine. I just think I have to like layer it a little bit to kind of like just get that. But I think the tone is good. Yeah, I like that. Okay. You have to let me know what you think. That's the House Labs Light Level 2. Okay, and then I got two new lip products that I want to share with you. I'm going to go ahead and take this lip oil off. And so I picked up two new Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I love her lip liners. Her lip liners are amazing. So this is shade Parchment. The reason I got this shade, because it was really hard, was because the lipstick that I already have in my collection, it said that this shade goes well with it. And then I love her lip glosses. So I got shade Latte. And I love the way this feels. The component is so pretty, and then it has like a nice weight to it. So I thought maybe we would do, I think this would look good with, like these shades would look good with this eye color. Now, I want to say it was Nikki LaRose recommended these for the Sephora sale. Except one thing she said was that if you have dry lips, these can make your lips a little drier. And I'd have to agree with her on that. So it might benefit you to put like a lip balm or something underneath, unless you're using like a very moisturizing. Now these are pretty moisturizing, these glosses. I love the shine. They feel so good on the lips. So that's Latte and Parchment. I have another shade in the lip liner that I just love. Okay, so I think the last thing we're gonna do is, let's do blush. Yeah, let's do blush. Okay. So I'm going to reach back into Trust Yourself. This is the Sephora brand. And I'm using this again because I picked it up during the sale. And I'm not sure if I used it on camera yet. I know I'm pretty sure I showed it in my haul. This is like a cool shade of pink. So the one thing that I did find about this is, because this is the redesigned one, or the reformulated. There's the color on the brush. I have the other ones before they redid the formula, and I really like them. I mean, I think they go on nicely. This is a matte formula, and I didn't realize that I was doing a matte formula. This shade sells out a lot. So, you know, I feel like this doesn't give off like a ton of pigment. So if you're just starting out in makeup, or you have very fair skin, you won't have to really work too hard with this. You might like it because you really can't like overdo it with this particular shade anyway. But they have more luminous ones, and I didn't realize that this was matte. I don't think that would have stopped me from buying it, because I like the color and it's different from many of the shades that I have in my collection. But as you can see, I've had to reach in. I've had to like grind the brush in there to pick up the pigment. So it comes out but you just got to work it. Eventually you get there. I also, for highlighter, I also picked up one of their luminizers, and I like this. It's the colorful luminizer, and the shade that I picked up in this one is Rose Quartz, number 6. I don't know if this is like the lightest shade that they have. There it is right there. But, you know, I think it's a nice product. Makeup by Cheryl. Her name, the name of the page just came to me. Eventually it comes. She loves these. I mean, Makeup by Cheryl raved about these, but I think they're nice if you are into a more subtle highlight. Then I think you'll like the luminizers. Or if you have like deeper skin, you'd probably like these, because I think they show up nicely that way. But if you have like my skin tone and you want it to, you like your highlighter like beaming, you're not gonna like the luminizers. That's my opinion. So I think they're okay. I really was like, I was expecting to like really like them a lot. I was also expecting to love this, just because I have like 4 of their blushes, and I find them to be very pigmented, and I just wish this had more pigmentation to it. I really have to like work to get the pigmentation out on this blush. But you know, like I said, you get there eventually. It's okay. But I think I expected a little bit more from those 2 products. And it's not that I don't recommend them. It's just, I would just go in with the notion that if you have my skin tone, you're going to have to, it's a buildable blush, and you're not going to get a beaming highlighter from those luminizers. And maybe that's the point of them. Maybe that's why they're called luminizers and not highlighters. I don't know. But so I think the last thing that we're going to do is spray this all down, set it. Let me just grab one. Okay, I got this. Oh, I've had this like for a while, like not quite a year, but I don't use it much because I'm not sure if this stuff makes you break out or not. We're going to try it again. This is the the Beauty Blender Boost 4-in-1 Firming Peptide Setting Spray. I feel like when this came out last year, everybody was talking about it and buying it and using it, and now I haven't heard anything about it. And it seems like this thing is stuck. Let me unplug this and I'll be right back. Okay, so the setting spray that I wanted to use, the little sprayer isn't working on it. I tried everything. I tried unscrewing it. I tried cleaning the little nozzle, everything. I might have my husband look at it for me. Otherwise, I don't even know if I could ever use it again. So that's not good. But anyway, I decided to just grab a different one. I have the Urban Decay All-Nighter Extra Glow. I don't need an extra glow, to be honest with you, but I thought we would just use something different today. So this one's fine. Okay, let's just dry that. Okay, I'm just going to take this off and show you the finished look. So let me know what you think. I really like the way this foundation is looking. You know, I like it a lot more today. I don't know if it's because I used the Danessa Myricks underneath it. This feels really nice. I have a feeling I'm going to like this too, as long as it doesn't, you know, upset my skin. I always have to use that disclaimer because I never know. And the only way I know is if I use it consistently for a while and I make sure it's okay. Um, this probably, now that I'm using it the right way, I think this probably also gave a nice like bronzy glow. I would like to try to mix this in with some of my foundations and see how if it changes the look. The Kulfi, like I said, I really like this concealer a lot. And I think this is a neat little palette. I think this is really cute. I do like the way it ultimately blended out. I like the colors. I like the shades. Really nice. There's a warm version of this too, but I went with this one because this is the version that everybody was saying was really nice and, you know, recommended. So, and I'll tell you what, I really like the House Labs bronzer. It just gives me that nice, like, natural bronze, which is nice, you know. It's like, you know, that there's like some nice color there, but you don't see, it's not muddy looking. And even though I had to build it up, and I probably could go to level 3, it's just enough bronze. So I think, and I like the finish of it a lot too. So that is the wrap up of these new products that I picked up. And I'd love to know what you think, if you're going to pick any of these products up, if there's anything that interested you. And if you're not already following me, please give me a follow and, you know, become a member of our little makeup family here. Follow me over on Instagram. And yeah, let us know what you think. I definitely want to hear your thoughts. And I really appreciate your time. I definitely want to thank you for clicking on my video, watching it. And I always like when you give me your time, and I want you to know that I really do appreciate it. So there's more to come. I'll see you soon. Thanks again.